Are you ready for a video? Hey, you digging? Are you ready? Yes, you. Okay, I see you are ready for my video. But I am hooking up and heading west to avoid a storm. So this is where I left you in the last video, as I was leaving Ellsworth Air Force Base and I had to travel all the way out to Buffalo, Wyoming, mainly for two reasons. One, the campsites that I did come upon before I reached Buffalo, Wyoming were still within the storm path. And the second reason is there are a lot of open spaces out there, so I had to keep driving. But I did enjoy South Dakota, and I enjoyed visiting the Badlands, and I enjoyed visiting Mount Rushmore and Crazy Horse, and I really enjoyed going down to Hot Springs and visiting the Mammoth site. So I'm not in Rapid City right now, but that is where I'm heading back to, since my trip west to avoid the storm brought me past this area, which is Devil's Tower, Wyoming. I thought I might as well stop. Now, I am hitched up. Typically, when I go to these sites, I like to get the Airstream at a campground, get set up, and then just drive around in the truck. But once you go around the visitor center here at the base of Devil Tower, there is a section of parking for RVs only. And there's room for probably 2 or 3 more RVs. And I parked all the way at the end. That way no one will block me in the front and I'll be able to get on out. So I have had that problem before, to where I was parked and then come back and then find out that there's no way that I can get out because I'm blocked. The ranger at the entrance, as I came through, told me today would be an excellent day to do the 3-mile hike. So 3 miles is not bad. I need to get a little exercise also. So let's go take this hike. In 1906, President Theodore Roosevelt proclaimed Devil's Tower the first national monument under the New Antiquities Act. During the Great Depression of the 1930s, the Civilian Conservation Corps established a camp near the current administration building. Its workers built camping and picnicking facilities, log buildings that now house the visitor center, ranger office, and entrance station office, and improved the road to the base of the tower, along with building a hiking trail. It's actually very nice, very easy, not that difficult. I've run across a few hikers so far, but this is a fairly easy trail. This area is considered sacred by the Northern Plains Indians. It is also a popular place for experienced climbers. I didn't see any climbers during my trip, as climbers are asked to not climb in the month of June in respect to the Indians, as June is a culturally significant month, a month when many of their ceremonies occur. After staying in Buffalo another day, I traveled north. I am traveling the high ground where Custer and his men retreated, were surrounded, and died. I have placed a link in the description section to a video produced by the channel Native American History. That video is only 12 minutes in length, but provides a good explanation of this battle. As I continued my travel, I camped overnight at the Cabela's in Billings, Montana, before making my way to Gardiner, Montana, and the northern entrance of Yellowstone National Park. Gardiner, Montana is the original entrance to Yellowstone National Park, a small town of about 900 residents. This is the area where I camped during my time of visiting Yellowstone. Want to see my neighbor? Hello. Situated by the Yellowstone River, it is also an excellent location to go rafting. Unfortunately, I didn't do any rafting on this trip. This is also the location of the famous Roosevelt Arch, which was dedicated by President Theodore Roosevelt in 1903. For my first day in Yellowstone National Park, I decided to drive out to the Lamar Valley area in search of wildlife. So all the cars are stopped right now. There's a lot of buffalo out there, but there is a wolf out there also. I'm gonna try to get it in a minute with the camera. But this is the first wolf that I've seen. Well, this was a successful stop. Couple in a vehicle said there's a black bear out there with 2 cubs. So I looked out there, and it's still out there. The black bear with the 2 cubs, cinnamon colored cubs. And then I kept looking around where the bison was and looking further back into the tree line. And so another black bear, it was a full-grown black bear, cinnamon colored though, with a black colored cub. Little rain shower is going through right now, but where I'm out in Lamar Valley right now, I'm up where the cabins and stuff are located for those that have visited this area. But there's a carcass out there, and there's at least 1 wolf. I've been told that there's 3 wolves around that area, but I've only seen 1. And then as I was scanning, there is an eagle, bald eagle, that's about, I don't know, maybe about 400 yards away from that carcass. And it's just sitting on a stump out there. So I actually had to go and talk to a neighbor over here that's got a big spotting scope that's got much more magnification than my 10x50 binoculars, and asked him whether or not that was a bald eagle. And sure enough, it was. And he let me look through his spotting glass. And through that spotting glass, you could see the head very clearly on that eagle, where in my 10x50, not quite so much. So there is quite a bit of distance. So you do need a good pair of binoculars or a spotting glass to really get out there and look for the wolf and the carcass. I can easily see it through the through my binoculars. I'll let the rain go by. It's just a passing storm, and then I'll just stick right around here. There's a lot of activity. This whole valley area is a lot of bison around, and I'll just stick here for probably an hour or 2 hours. And after staring into the distance, I looked down and I saw this little one. And I've already mentioned bison a few times, so I might as well show you some. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have not already subscribed, please do so and tell a friend. And I can always take a thumbs up and a comment. In my next video, I go deeper into Yellowstone and discover all the wonders of our nation's first national park.